Hello, viewers of Mr.Who reviews, and today reviewing Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2. And yeah, this is the last Harry Potter movie, and I know about the Fantastic Beasts movie, but I'm not gonna review them since, well, the second one just got me off the whole Fantastic Beasts franchise, and I didn't see the third one, so. Hmm. Uh, um, Yeah, those that doing this retrospective with Harry Potter has really got me excited. There's just nostalgic for the series and just hearing how different the movies are with compared to the books and seeing how the acting has improved with some of the younger actors in this. So yeah, this two movie it just starts where the first part left off with Voldemort, Grey Robin, Dumbledore, and stealing the Elder Wand, one of the Deathly Hallows. And then it cuts to where Harry and Arthur used to be a house that belonged to Ron's aunt, and Harry's burying Dobby. And he just talks to Grimmelhook, the goblin uh, from the last movie, and now he's the same one that was in the Philosopher's Stone that showed Harry to the vault. Yeah, it looks and sounds very different in this, but mm, and Harry's very convinced them to bring them into uh, Gringotts Bank since he realizes that there's probably a Horcrux in there with the way Bellatrix was reacting to the sort of Gryffindor in the last movie, and turns out there's actually a fake one, her vault that Snape put in the summer. So yeah, Gryffindor say he will help, but he wants to sort of Gryffindor as payment since that was originally belonged to the goblins, and Godric Gryffindor just said took it. Apparently, there's the relations between wizards and goblins isn't really that good, and that's so why goblins run a bank for wizards. Don't know. In order to get in, Hermione uses apology potion to disguise herself as Bellatrix, and that's a Hellbound card was a great job playing Bellatrix, who is actually Bryony to pretend to be her. I don't know. And I don't know if Ron is using a apology potion to be somebody or to do some sort of spell, but hmm. And Harry's on a invisibility cloak with the Grimmelhook. And when they get into Gringotts Bang, there's some tense moments, but they are able to get into well, kind of get in the vault since when they're going through all the corridors on the in the bank, there's actually a security system that stops on the gates on enchantment, which turns Hermione back into her normal self and get the ability cloak off of Harry, I think. And turns out the vaults are guarded by dragons, and that's he uh train them the thing when they're using this a drum thing. I think it's a similar thing that was in a Karate Kid 2. They train the things they're gonna experience pain when they use it. So yeah, and there's actually two other security measures for the vault because if you touch something, it just said doubles every time you touch it. And later on, when the Harry that do escape, then Marnie's using some stuff on her hands apparently the thing also burns you. Yeah, yeah, that's my phone's on recharging. Hmm. Grimlock actually does a double cross some of the old I promise to get you in, but never saying get you out clause. But the money's crazy plan of just getting out by saying the Dragon's Free worked. And yeah, I love to see that Voldemort knew that they're in the bank and that he killed Griff Hook and yet he feels wounded. And as you see what the next uh, Horcrux is, but I couldn't even make it out fully. Something to do with Ravenclaw and a and and later on find out that he had died and belonged to the founder of Ravenclaw. So they try taking him back to Hogwarts through this secret passage in the Hog's Den or Hog's Head. But when they get to Hogsmeade, there's actually people looking for him, and the person who owns the dog's head actually finds one. Turns out that he has the mirror that belonged to a Sirius, or is that the one that belonged to a Mad Eye? I can't remember. And that's the other one sent Dobby, and also Dumbledore's brother. And yeah, the backstory with the Dumbledores is told more, probably better in the actual novelization of the Deadly Hallows. So yeah, and Neville actually shows up and to tell him that the other secret passages have been uh, cut off, so no one that he went through is only one. Turns out that some of the students are living in the room of requirements, and yeah, the Hogwarts has gone to the dogs with the Fancy Dark Arts teachers having students practice one of the four unbelievable curses on first years. Yeah! And only thanks to Luna that they're able to realize what they're looking for. And yeah, Harry says sort of when Snape is just called like a main with the school, and Snape has to get into a wizard's duel with McGonagall. And then Voldemort just contacts all the wizards in Hogwarts to tell them if they give Harry over his better lives. And yeah, in a book, uh, McGonagall is getting every student out of castle, but this just has all the Slytherin students in dungeons, or in a dungeon. Yeah, a lot of bias with the Slytherins, isn't it? Mm. And Harry, Ron, and Hermione just split up with Ron and Hermione going to the Chamber of Secrets to destroy the thing in Bellatrix's vault with the Basilisk Fang. And Harry is trying to find the Dynam, and thanks again to Luna talk, and does destined that Harry talks to the ghost of the, the ghost of the daughter of the woman that found Ravenclaw. I'd say the ghost effects look a bit better than in the previous film, but I don't know if it'd be any good in 3D. I heard of 3D and it's really that good. I don't think Mike Smith does that. They'll have a good line in this when he actually activated or did this spell to bring these stone centurions to life and just saying, someone to use that spell. Did a does it the kinder or something. Yeah. I enter, and thanks to the ghost of the daughter of Founder Ravenclaw, Harry's able to figure out that the diadem is in uh, the room requirement, and that's just when Draco and some of his friends actually show up. And in the book, Harry just remembers that the diadem was in around the same spot where he put the Half Blood Prince's potions book in. Yeah, you know. And when he gets there, Harry does question Draco why he didn't run out in the last film of Draco, didn't really answer. That's just when, and then that's just when Ron Hermione showed up, and yeah, kind of like Ron Jackson when Draco's friend try using the deck curse, Hermione just charges in after him. He comes back again when Draco and his friends are setting fire to the place. And they're like Ron Jackson and Harry is say that they've saved him. And yeah, like with in the Saber Secrets and Hermione's destroyed the other thing, and the big wave just comes on the bottom. A big fire just comes out the door when Harry destroys the diadem. Just thanks to his connection to Voldemort, Harry will find out that his snake Nagini is the last of the Horcruxes. And you do know where Voldemort is, and sometimes a chat with Snape. Just questioning why the other one didn't work well for him. I think Snape is the reason that isn't loyal to him, since he was one that killed Dumbledore. And yep, Voldemort had Nagini kill Snape. Yeah. Snape was telling Harry to put a tear or something in a vial. And later on, Voldemort to say to Harry to give himself up or to kill everybody in Castle. And just seeing everybody that's left either hurt or whatever, and all the dead bodies, including Lupin and Tonks. And Fred's body. Yeah, in the book, there's kind of a good scene when Fred and Percy were taking some debt years out, and he was saying to Percy that he's to retire from the ministry, and then he gets killed with a smile on his face. I don't know. Yeah, they could also out of this. Apparently, one of the best scenes has been when Harry finds out more about, say, Snape. Like he was actually in love with his mother, and actually begged Dumbledore to keep the her and I think Harry and James, but I don't know. But he was just said too late, and just said some other stuff, including that his patronus is also a female deer, like his mother's. And I think it's very fitting that the last thing Snape sees before he passes is the eyes of the person he loved. And I think Radcliffe's given the reaction of Harry realizing that he does have to die, and Alan Rickman in the doing like performance in the flashbacks, so I say, was just great. And yeah, the scene where Harry actually finds out that the stone that the Hallow that's in the Snitch. I've seen some of his old ones, which kind of good. I know the reference they make of Lupin and Tonks' son isn't as well, but it's not like good. Like there is the end of the book before they go to the the Goblin Bank where Lupin just comes and says his son is born and named Harry the Godfather, even though before they got into a fight with or arguing with Harry. And I think that's the time works that well either since they came up with the plan with the for the bank for for a few weeks, but this seems like a few minutes, but don't know. Oh yeah, and when Harry dies, I think he probably in limbo or somewhere in his mind, and Dumbledore talked to him. I think in the book again, it's a bit better with the Dumbledore being a bit more, and also some regret of some of the stuff he's done. I think Neville had some good moments in this, like when he felt to tell Luna how he feels, and for like saying you feel like you could spit fire. And for Voldemort took the shield around Hogwarts down. He's being a bit boastful to the Death Eaters. And his speech when Voldemort and the goons come to tell everybody that Harry's dead. And yeah, he don't really Voldemort and the others are there because he wants to go out. He really wants to go out. He's a bad guy. They tend to some of them tend to do that. Ugh. Well, that's how in something in the book where they put the sword hat on Neville and then Bernard saying that there's no need for the other houses in Slytherin. It's gotta be the only one that's gotta be there. I think that would have been good to see. And yeah, Harry's alive. And I hear some people saying it because the love that Malfoy's mother had for her son kept him alive. Was it be similar to what Harry's parents did? Yeah. Yeah. That could be good. I don't know. But yeah, no, before Harry goes off, he tries sneaking away in the book and telling Neville to look out for a snake. When the movie just runs around Hermione and turns out Hermione had her suspicions about Harry being uh, accidental Horcrux that Voldemort made. So I think either is good. Do you think the acting by the tree was decent? And do you like the kind of fight between Harry and Voldemort, where Harry saying he was right about when he was when he put up with a snake that everyone will obey him, but they won't obey him if he did kill Snape, and he just has himself and Voldemort jumping off the side of the castle. And yeah, turns out that Neville is the one to kill Nagini when Ron and Hermione about to get eaten by her. When the one slipped out of Voldemort's hand, his body starts evaporating. Yeah, some people don't really see like how that's and go to in a book where he just said died with a body falling, and it probably shows like he's more than human. I like to think that the way the way like it dissolves, like his body dissolves, and that is because there's something connecting them to the the living world anymore, while the Horcruxes being destroyed, and yeah, did he actually look like like a like actual man in this? He looked like a demon for his sake, or a humanoid snake. Mm. And anyway, in the end, everybody's just celebrating, and yeah, Hagrid's just there just to give Harry a hug and say his name to go off. What the hell? And Harry explains that the other one was supposed to be owned by Draco, since he's one that disarmed uh, Dumbledore in the Half-Blood Prince. But since Harry disarmed Draco, the other one belongs to him. And Harry decides to destroy the one. I think he did in a book because he thought there wasn't any more monsters to be battling, and in this he don't want to aim like ultimate power, whatever. But I think Hermione and Ron's reaction was pretty good, and yeah, I thought they great. The last shot when they're just by the bridge, just posing, just like something. It looks like they're like posing for the camera. Maybe it's supposed to be like looking out to the future, but don't know. And after that, there's a 19-year time skip with all the characters having kids, including the Draco, since he finally actually ran for the final battle. Actually, yes, started again. Well, yeah, I think it's during the final battle actually. And turned out that Harry and Ginny's son is just where he could be put into Slytherin, and Harry just said really sure that if it doesn't really matter if you put this Slytherin, because only got past his Slytherin bias. And just tell me it really does matter, then the Storm Hat takes his or just count his thoughts as well, since it did for Harry. And the parents watching the kids on the train as it goes off, and the last piece of music that was played in the Flutter Stone also plays here, or in this last scene. But hmm. um, yeah, as I said, I think I prefer this part of Deathly Hallows compared to the first. I think there's just some better stuff, even though they did take out I think a bit more in the second half than in the first. But hmm. Like I said, I don't think they have like I don't think they saw patches of time gone past that good, and I do think the book overall is better than the two movies, since it gives more backstory to the Dumbledores and Snape's reasons of doing some of the stuff he's been doing from across the whole Harry Potter adventure and a lot of other things. And what else? It's good seeing some of the old actors come back from previous movies. And again, Alan Rickman is just a great in his Snape. And what else? I didn't even show Lupin and Tonks's kid in the last scene in the movie. I guess he doesn't exist, even though he met him once and just give a hint when the last one. And also quite that Neville became uh, a planted professor in Hogwarts and with Luna, and that the McGonagall became the new head mistress of Hogwarts. Ugh. And I do kind of wish one did a movie on the American Wizarding School. I just like to see how different it could be compared to the British school, but hmm. And yeah, I already said which one of the movies is my favorite. Then I think that this one's probably my third or fourth. And I do think that Radcliffe, Watson, and Grint were just very good. And it had some good moments, including when Ron's giving Hermione some encouragement to use the Basilisk Fang. And yeah, I don't think Seamus was treated that well. I don't know, and I think at all since after all the explosions that he accidentally caused, he wouldn't want to actually do a a, a purposeful explosion to take out the bridge. But whatever. And music was just great. Some of those sounded very mystical. And just seeing all the battles in it was just good as well. You just to see some of the good choreography did in it, like some what how a Wizarding War would have looked like a little, but that's my opinion. And yeah, think that's all. I'll probably find something else to do once a month, but yeah, as I said, I do. Yes.